Alrighty! Welcome to the news at noon. That's right, folks. News at noon. Sometimes it happens here with the webcam in front of the shady background there, folks. Gotta make things different there. Plus, you gotta make things quick at lunch there, not that much time. Um, our top story. Ali, folks, still seeking attention on Twitter. Ali wrote, I'll see you in 2.5 years. It was previously reported that Ali's contract was going to end in like a year or something. I guess the Deutsch sheets were wrong as usual there. So Ali leaving in 2.5 years. I think Ali needs to shut the fuck up, man up, right? You signed the contract, do your job, quit being a fucking bitch. You know, this goof has nothing else better than that. You know what I mean? He's not even good enough to be in WWE, first of all, there. This fucking chump is lucky that he got this job. He needs to quit doing the pity party there and free Ali is fucking lame. Don't sign the contract to do a job if you can't do it. Shut the fuck up and do what you're supposed to do, you fucking jobber there. AEW has signed a 16-year-old boy to the roster, folks. Nick Wayne. I heard about this guy because I was watching a vid of Brian Alvarez talking about GCW. Apparently, the kid wasn't allowed to wrestle because he's not old enough. And his mother was sad. I'm hearing this. I'm thinking, what the fuck, really? Is this what indie wrestling has to present? A 16-year-old kid. I don't give a fuck how good he is. This is weird. Grown independent fans in their 30s, 40s, getting excited for a 16-year-old. I don't care if the kid's idol is Will Ospreay. This is weird as fuck. And now apparently Tony Khan wants this kid and he signed him to a contract. And the kid can only wrestle apparently when he's 18 or when he's done high school. It's possible he might start wrestling now. It's Meltzer who said that he might not wrestle right away, but he's wrestling all over the independents. Like, honestly, their wrestling, it was always real men. You know, they wanted to do Hook in AEW. They got the son of Brody Lee. That stuff is weird enough. Now you're bringing in a teenager as a wrestler. You know, it's not for certain that he's not wrestling till he's 18. Like, I find this pretty fucking weird. These big weirdo goofs, AEW fans marking out for a teenager. Like, what happened to cool, badass wrestlers? Austin, The Rock, Mick Foley, Undertaker, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Brett, Hogan, Savage. Notice these were all grown men there, right? With character. Like, the fuck is wrong with wrestling when it's grown men being horny for a 16-year-old? Like, these indie fans seriously need a life. I don't give a fuck if he can do a drop kick. This shit looks weird. You know what I mean? Like, a guy who's going to look like a 14-year-old. It's already packed with those on the show. Now they're bringing in legit teenagers. Like, what's next? Like, oh, he's 12 years old, but he's good. Like, this is fucking weird as fuck. Like, straight up. I don't agree with this bringing in teenagers on the roster. Getting fucking weird there. Matt Cardona, aka Zack Ryder, has won the NWA Championship there. Um, I probably won't watch any of his matches there. I tried to watch NWA. Maybe I'll watch. I kind of like Matt Cardona as a heel. Maybe that's because he looks better than all the fucking weird jobbers on the indie shows there, but he wins a belt that's worth 10 cents pretty much there. Dave Meltzer, folks, he's reporting that it's going to be Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville at Mania for the IC title. You know, I'll believe it when I see it with Meltzer there, when his plans change every 5 minutes or whatever. If it doesn't happen, they'll claim Johnny Knoxville got released there. He was in on it with Shane McMahon or whatever. So, will this match happen? I don't know. People are complaining this is going to devalue the IC belt. The IC belt is pretty much worthless nowadays, so wouldn't make a fucking difference at all if the match happened or not. Apparently, there was a big Charlotte botch at the SmackDown taping for next week there. Ronda grabs Charlotte by the hair, slams her face on the table. Apparently, a giant botch, a hilarious botch, and Charlotte haters, boy, they were laughing. And I looked at the botch, and it's not really anything serious. It looks a little awkward, but like, it's not really a botch, just pathetic indie fans looking for something to attack Charlotte with, I guess. Same old shit there. Um, Big breaking news, folks, coming from Mike Johnson of Wrestling Insider, whatever is the website there. Apparently, he was asked in a Q&A if Vince is happy with the product. Mike Johnson, Vince is happy. He's happy with creative. He only pushes what he likes, and he ain't gonna change anything. He made $1 billion, he's not gonna change. Basically, this is fake news, right there. He says this in this Q&A. Nobody called him. Hey, breaking news, Vince is happy. Nobody called him to tell him this. It's just him saying this there. And then the fucking vultures, they're gonna run with this. Hey, big report. Vince McMahon happy, right? Because on the internet, on Twitter, where all the smarks and AEW fans hang out there. Apparently, Meltzer told them the product is bad there, so, you know, the dirt sheets told them the product's bad, you know what I mean? So if McMahon says that he's happy with the product, then they're gonna get pissed. How dare you, McMahon, be happy with your product? You're making billions with it. We, the AEW fans, we know the product is bad, right? McMahon's happy. He doesn't listen to the fans because of this. We got him right where we want him. This is all bullshit. You know what I mean? Mike Johnson, he ain't talking to McMahon. He ain't talking to nobody, right? He just claims McMahon's happy, which he should be. Again, with record profits, the #1 wrestling company in the world, you would think he'd be happy, right? He don't listen to AEW fans. He does what makes money, which any businessman would do. But of course, these vultures have to spin this into a negative. No, we say it's bad online, so Vince is wrong for this. He won't listen to us fans. It's the same bullshit. They recycle this story every 2-3 weeks. All right, let's see. We use plans change this week. We use changes of the script. Let's see. Backstage, low morale. We'll wait next week for that. Oh, Vince is happy. That's right. He don't care about fan. Let's go with that this week. It's the same fucking garbage. Time and time again, and it's embarrassing there. Tyson Kidd, ladies and gentlemen. Big Tyson Kidd update. I mean, because of all the fake news surrounding the Rumble match and Shane McMahon, some people were desperate to create controversy with the Women's Royal Rumble, right? So apparently Tyson Kidd, he didn't produce the Women's Rumble. What? Where's Tyson Kidd? And then there was fake news. Tyson Kidd quitting WWE. Tyson Kidd unhappy. He going to AEW. You know what I mean? And apparently their big update that Tyson Kidd is at home resting his neck. And he was replaced by Fit Finley. Is it true that this is even real, that he's at home? Do they know who produced the women's match? Who gives a fuck about this shit? You know what I mean? Fucking fake motherfuckers. Tyson Kidd, is he quitting? It's all fake. It's stupid shit that nobody that's normal would talk or think about. Seriously, like, who are these fucking nerds? Tyson Kidd, he didn't produce Royal Rumble. Where's Tyson? Then they're flying drones over his house or whatever. Where's Tyson Kidd? Why didn't you produce a Rumble, Tyson? And there's a picture of Tyson Kidd with his groin, his hands covering his groin. Get out of here with your drone, Meltzer! Get out of here! Tyson Kidd exposed. Going to AEW, it's all retarded, folks. Like, nobody gives a fuck about Tyson Kidd in this day and age there, but it's Valentine's Day, folks. I don't know if I'll make another vid tonight there, but I might, folks. Possibly, if there's something worth talking about in the world of news. Night news. But I hope you enjoyed News at Noon. So, folks, have a nice day there. If you're unhappy, if you're single, just jerk off or whatever there. Just fantasize about Fruitopia, folks. That's all you need. So there you have it, folks. Fruitopia and Big Glove tonight for the single people. It's just as good, folks. So there you go there. Stay tuned for more news. Until next time, peace.